A very good morning to our viewers. You're watching Good Morning Nagaland. I am Yashira.
আৰু আমি আছেন আছে আহিবি আমি কান এইটো দিন ভাল পাপনা আৰু পজিটিভ তে শুরু করিব
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain.
এইটো থটো মার্ক টুৱেইন বৰ কোৱা লাগা আছে আৰু আমি কান এতিয়া হেডলাইনস যাব ইয়াশিনা কিনাগা
ঠিক আছে
Nagaland Tourism announces the 22nd edition of Hornbill Festival to be hosted from 1st to 10 December 2021.
Department of Social Welfare MON on 1st November 2021 organized the launching program of verification cum disbursement of pension under various schemes such as NSAP Blind Disabled Scholarship at Longwa Village MON.
DC and District Disaster Management Authority Chairman Mukokchung Lima Wapang Chamir informs on ex gratia of rupees 50,000 for COVID victims in the district.
Sechu Zubza Youth Organization is organizing a flower festival from 1st November to 20th December 2021 by the roadside on NH29. The objective of the festival is to provide a ready platform for local producers to showcase and sell their flowers as well as other products.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be holding a virtual review meeting with districts having low COVID-19 vaccination coverage at 12 noon today.
After the headlines now, we move on to our next segment called Print Preview.
Now let's take a look at which are the prominent stories those found a place in the front page of the leading dailies. I'm reading from Murung Express. The leading page has taken that Narendra Modi calls for one sun, one world, one grid to improve viability of solar power. Here, Tanbra Janai Dina Thakato, Narendra Modi pra Glasgow te thaka COP26 te Janai Gina ase. Roshni la takato bishi dangor ase aro tai Tuesday de koise one sun one world one grid to barai kena solar energy ke uthaboli lage aro tai aro itu laga summit de janaise India Space Agency ISRO pra joldi karone world ke ekta calculator measure kurli para laga solar energy measure kurli para laga ekta ulai dibole ase koikna taiba janai dishe aro murung laga first lead ase Nagaland reversing impact of school closures a daunting task yati ami kan dikhibuli pa to baba ama khan bra school bond kurina thaka time te tikta samna kurigna aishe holibi aro school khan achanak ina khuligina jado tatibra aro reverse situation ekta ani dishe aro itu to ekta difficult task hoise koikna paper bra likhikina ase aro tan laga second lead hobo red connection ministry helping children keep up with education during pandemic yati koikina ase a group of children thronged to the building behind the garden in supermarket Dimapur to tan Koigna say this is a daily affair for these 40-odd children in the supermarket area in Dimapur under the Red Connection Ministry program. The ministry pra itu laga program to 2014 साल de shuru kurise aro bacha khan karone education to baraboli nimite khulise koina jani pa ase. Over to you Yashi.
So now I'll be reading the prominent stories in the front page of the Eastern Mirror. So as we know that unusual shift in roosting site of Amur falcon observed. Pangti village, which earned the Nagaland the moniker falcon capital of the world, is experiencing an unusual shift in the migratory birds roosting site and a considerable decrease in the number of birds at its usual stopover for the last 2 years. Locals are of the view that agricultural activities at Tuzu Aryo could be one of the chief reasons for divergence of Amur falcon. Climate change, drought-like situation in the region, less availability of feed, termites and activities of visitors to some extent could have led to shift and decrease in the number of the bird. Next, Nagaland registers 11 cases of crime against senior citizens. Nagaland reported the second highest cases of crimes against senior citizens above 60 years among the northern states in 2020. Nagaland reported 11 cases, while Tripura recorded 13 cases, the highest among the northeastern states. According to the report of National Crime Records Bureau for 2020, it stated that there are 1 lakh senior citizens in the state. It revealed that Mizoram reported 8 cases of crime against senior citizens, Manipur 7, Assam 6, Meghalaya 3 and Sikkim 2, which Arunachal didn't report any such cases. From the 11 cases reported in Nagaland 2020, the data showed that there was 1 case of kidnapping and abduction, 3 cases of theft and robbery, 7 cases of forgery, cheating and fraud. Up next, Eastern Mirror have highlighted that Hornbill Festival 2021 to be celebrated for 10 days. Putting to rest speculations on the number of days to be celebrated for this year's Hornbill Festival, the Department of Tourism on Tuesday announced that the 22nd edition of the festival will be held as usual from December 1 to 10th.
Dear viewers, that was all about newspaper analysis. Now let's turn the page of the time and have a look at what happened today in the past.
Now let's get into some fitness tips in order to stay fit and healthy. We have this very special segment for you called Fitness Funda.
So now I'll show you some basic exercise which you can do it at home. I'll show you 3 exercises. 1 squat, second will be your push-ups, third will be your pull-up. Squat will actually help you with your lower body. Push-ups will help you with your upper body as well as your shoulder and your arms. Pull-up will help you with your entire back. So I'll show you the basic exercise and then what are the right ways to do it. Okay, so I'll just show you. His name is Bunty, he is my trainer. He'll show you the basic technique and posture. Okay, so basically when you do squat, you need to make sure that your leg separation is equal to your shoulder width. Okay, so you stand straight and then you go down. Now what we need to make sure is when you do squats. Okay, I'll show you from basic. People usually the usual mistakes what people do when you do squat. So when you do squat, people usually tend to, bring out their knees outside. Now when you do this, there's so much of stress on your ankle that you'll have ankle problem later on. So the right way to do squat is to push your butt, your glutes outside and make sure that your knee and your toes are in equal parallel line. It's okay if you can, if your knees comes out a little bit, but it shouldn't. You should make sure that it doesn't come all the way out. Okay, so this is the basic way to do a squat. Now I'll show you push-ups. So there's 2 ways of doing push-up. For beginners, especially for girls who are physically not strong, this will help you. These are the beginners exercise that will help you do push-up. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to lie down flat on the floor first. Okay, make sure that your hands come near your chest, and then all you have to do is push. So your knee will be in this position, hips up, and then all you have to do is push. Now this is for beginners. Now for advanced people who are a little bit stronger, for men, and that's it. Now make sure that whenever you do any kind of exercise, okay, when you go down, for instance, when you're doing squat, you need to make sure that you breathe in, go down, and breathe out. So even if you're pushing something, make sure that you breathe and then you push. If you want to pull something, make sure that you breathe in, there's enough oxygen in your muscle, and then you pull, okay? And I'll show you the beginner's way of doing pull-ups. So what you can do is you can find a chair, two chair, and then find a bar, okay? This is for beginners. All you have to do is lie flat on the floor, hand rest, and then pull up, okay? And pull up. It's a very simple exercise. You can do at least 10 reps or 5 reps, and then rest in between, okay? So these are the basic exercise. You can do it at home. It's a very simple exercise for your upper body. You can do say 5 to 10 reps, take a rest in between for 2-3 minutes in all the exercise, and then you can do it for like 2-3 sets. Okay, I'll show you the advanced exercise to do it. Every Naga household or every Naga house have a door which has little provision for you to hold on to make a grip. If you don't have one, you can take 2 bamboos and then buy a bar, or tie a bar, and you can do it at home, okay? So this is the basic exercise. Make sure that your hands are wide grip, okay? And then all you have to do is pull. That's it. It's a very simple exercise. There's no technique, or all you have to do is just pull up, and it'll help you with your fitness level. So these are the basic exercise that you need to do it at least. If you can't do it every day, at least do it for like 3 times a week. You do one day, take 1 day break, then you do it again. So with this, and then with proper good diet, not proper diet, but a good diet with green vegetables, fruits, and protein. When I talk about protein, there's meat, chicken, fish, and beef, pork, everything. So do this, and then it will help you live a healthy lifestyle. So thank you.
Dear viewers, that's all we have in Fitness Funda. Let's go to another segment.
Now we have a new segment called Viewers Corner, especially dedicated to you people, where you can send us your interesting visuals, or you can show your talent to the world, and what can be a best platform than this show to showcase. So without any further ado, let's take a look at what do we have in the kitty today.
से 4 माइक पे मैं थूकता, एक रीसी मेरे में निशाने से न चूकता। टलर के बीट पे जब भी लगाओ बूम बैप, इंस्पिरेशन रैपरों से गाने उनके सुनता। पब्लिक जो बैठी उनको रियल में हिप हॉप दूं, हेटर्स ही ज्यादा सपोर्ट करने वाले फ्यू। ग्रीन से ऊपर हेड शॉट देके ठोक दूं, बार्स मेरे इतने टाइट हो जाएगा चोक तू। मिला है मौका, वक्त है दिखाने का, बंदी उसकी हुई फैन मेरे रैप गानों का। लेना है उसको शौक, दे दूं सबको मैं शॉर्ट फ्लो, मेरा बहता समुंदरों का पानी सा। I took the level up, आ जाओ पहुंचा दो तुमको, कानों में डेवलप बोले पहचान ले खुद को। पैरों में नाइकी, साइड में है साइड चिकी की, कर तू खुद पे, just have to believe it। चल चल करके दिखा तू, चल चल करके दिखा तू। 3 साल समय कर रहा रैप बेटा, अब जरा करके बता तू। चल चल करके दिखा तू, चल चल करके दिखा तू। 3 साल से मैं कर रहा रैप बेटा, अब जरा करके बता तू। रैप ये मेरा लिखा मैंने मन से, जब मैं लिखूं तेरे में कफन पे। वो बड़े एटीट्यूड मेरा वो घमंडे, जो भी मिला आज मुझे मेरे वो कर्म से। I रोमांटिक द हॉलीडेज पर लगाऊंगा हैलोवीन शॉट मेरे फ्लेमेबल ऑयल जिससे केरोसिन तो होगा नशे में पर म्यूजिक पे मैं होता लीन मेरा गैंग गैंग ड्रीम 11 तेरा टीम बंदा मैं सॉफ्ट बातों से कर देता मौत पेन में है गोली तो मुझे बैठा कैसा खौफ जब भी पुकारे मेरा नाम लेके सारे ध्यान से सुनना साले पड़ेगा तुझको महंगा बहुत रैप है पहला जॉब इससे करता दिन रात खुद का मैं बनूं बॉस बाकी चले भेड़ चाल हाउ मैं बिंदास दोस्त मेरे 3-4 बाकी के जो दोस्त मेरे निकले ना वो इंसान चल चल करके दिखा तू चल चल करके दिखा तू 3 साल से मैं कर रहा रैप बेटा अब जरा करके बता तू चल चल करके दिखा तू चल चल करके दिखा तू 3 साल से मैं कर रहा रैप बेटा अब जरा करके बता तू
So that was a promising rapper Ritik Sarkar, popularly known by his stage name Rhythm RS from Ranaga Pahar crossing Dimapur. So just like Rhythm RS, if you want to exhibit your talent, then why to wait? Simply mail us at goodmorningnagaland@gmail.com or you can WhatsApp us at 8876629268.
So now let's quickly move on to another interesting segment which is specially dedicated to those who are passionate about photography and where you can showcase skills as a photographer. Let's have a look at what do we have in this segment called Picture Perfect.
So that's a beautiful photo of Old Minister Hill Koima clicked by Likao Kinghan. If you also want to send your photos, all you have to do is simply send your clicked photographs to us, or you can mail us at goodmorningnagaland@gmail.com, and you can also WhatsApp us at 8876299268.
That's all we have for the day.
See you all tomorrow with another episode of Good Morning Nagaland. But before we leave, it's time to check the weather updates for the day. Do take care and have a nice day.